President Biden, you'll get to answer first this time. Which superhero would make the best Secretary of State?
Now that's a question that really tickles the old brain cells, doesn't it? If I had to choose, I'd say Captain America would make the best Secretary of State. Now bear with me here. I might get a bit mixed up, but I remember this one time, I think it was during a NATO summit. I met this fellow who reminded me of Captain America, always talking about justice, freedom, and the American way. Though, come to think of it, that might have just been a guy dressed up for Halloween. Anyway, Captain America, with his unwavering moral compass and dedication to the ideals of freedom and democracy, seems like the perfect candidate. He's got this knack for leadership, diplomacy, and making tough decisions while keeping the greater good in mind. Plus, he's no stranger to navigating complex international relations, what with all those run-ins with Hydra and alien invasions. And let's not forget, he's a symbol of hope and unity, qualities that are essential in any Secretary of State. He'd walk into the United Nations, and I bet even the toughest negotiators would think twice before disagreeing with a man who's lifted Thor's hammer. But, there's also the matter of his diplomacy skills. Captain America knows when to fight and when to extend a hand in peace, which is crucial for international diplomacy. And between you and me, I've always admired his ability to stand up for what's right, even when it's not the popular choice. So, yeah, Captain America for Secretary of State. Not only would he represent the best of American values, but he'd also probably save on security costs, what with being his own one-man army and all. Plus, I hear he's great at saving 16 cents on hot dogs. End of quote. Repeat the line.
President Trump, would you like to respond?
Well, Joe, that's a very interesting choice, Captain America. A true American hero, absolutely. But let me tell you, folks, if we're talking about the best superhero for Secretary of State, I'm thinking big. I'm thinking bold. I'm going with Batman. Let me explain, because it's going to be tremendous. Batman, folks, he's got it all. He's a billionaire, a genius, and let's not forget, he's got the best technology. This guy, he understands the art of the deal. He's been dealing with the worst of the worst in Gotham, negotiating with crazies, and still he comes out on top. Imagine him at the negotiating table with world leaders. They wouldn't stand a chance. And here's the thing, Batman, he's not just brawn and gadgets. He's got the brains. He's a strategist, a master detective. When it comes to international diplomacy, you need someone who can see the big picture, someone who can anticipate the moves of our adversaries. Batman, he's always 3 steps ahead. Plus, let's talk about security. Batman, he doesn't need a security detail. He is the security detail. And in terms of representing American values, who better than a self-made man who's dedicated his life to fighting for justice? Now, Captain America, he's fantastic, a real patriot. But Batman, he brings a whole new level to the table: leadership, intelligence, and an unwavering commitment to justice. So, folks, Batman for Secretary of State, it's not just a good choice, it's the best choice. Absolutely tremendous.